Good afternoon and welcome to From Where We Are, stories of news and culture through the lens of USC and Southern California. I'm Yuvia Chavez, coming to you live from Studio B at USC's Annenberg Media Center.
And I'm Malcolm Farrellet. It's Monday, February 9th, and on today's show, Bad Bunny's Super Bowl performance draws in over 135 million viewers. USC Annenberg alum Sam Darnold brings the Seattle Seahawks a victory to Super Bowl 60, and USC will add early decision to their admissions process. All that and more on From Where We Are.
But first, today's headlines.
President Donald Trump has refused to apologize after an AI video depicting Barack and Michelle Obama as monkeys was posted on Truth Social Thursday. He stated that he did not see the racist ending in the video. There's been widely received backlash from the public and elected officials. This includes members of the Republican Party, such as South Carolina U.S. Senator Tim Scott, who stated that the video is, quote, the most racist thing I've seen out of this White House.
The White House launched TrumpRx.gov, which displays discounted drug prices on manufacturer sites. The reduced prices are made possible through the Trump administration's agreement with 16 major drug makers. The site does not sell pharmaceuticals, but rather provides users with coupons redeemable at select pharmacies or directly links to drug manufacturer websites. Senate Democrats have pointed at the potential conflict of interest involving the pharmaceutical industry and the Trump family.
The Los Angeles mayoral race is underway with more than 3 dozen candidates lining to challenge Mayor Karen Bass in her bid for re-election. Standout candidates include Nithya Rahman, a progressive running with the Democrat Socialists of America, who put her hat in the race just hours before qualifying ended. Other members of the ballot include a community organizer, a tech executive, and a reality TV star.
The Winter Olympics enters its third day of competition. It has been an eventful past few days. American alpine ski racer Lindsey Vonn was injured yesterday. Jutta Leerdam broke an Olympic record in speed skating today. Today's lineup includes alpine skiing, snowboarding, figure skating, speed skating, and more.
Newly inaugurated USC President Byung-Soo Kim gave his presidential address this afternoon after being unanimously voted in by the USC Board of Trustees. He shed light on his plans for USC and re-emphasized his plans going forward. Kim will give a second State of the University address Tuesday morning in Boulevard Auditorium. In a break from tradition, USC announced today it will accept early decision applications in nearly all of its schools. The new policy will begin with the 2027-28 academic year. Kaya Saad has the story.
Nearly all prospective undergraduate students will be able to apply to USC for early decision for the 2027-2028 academic year. Like many other schools around the country, USC considers an early decision offer to be, quote, binding. To quote USC's undergraduate admission website, if admitted through early decision, you must enroll at USC and withdraw any outstanding applications to other schools. Failure to do so may result in USC rescinding your admission offer. Early decision is a new policy for USC, but it's a long-used practice in collegiate admissions countrywide. Some students at USC say that they would have applied under early decision had it been available. For starters, they received their acceptance letters months before everybody else. Senior Aubrey Duffield, a religion major, sees herself in that group.
USC was my dream school, so I think I would have been one of those people.
But why early decision now? USC is relatively late in just now accepting early decision applications, similar to how they first allowed early action applications in 2022. Jimmy Aguilar is a PhD candidate in the urban education policy at Rossier. He thinks that, in the context of USC's recent budget cuts, the school is looking for stability.
Most schools already do this, specifically private universities that we would see as peer schools to USC, for that same reason, to guarantee that they'll have a growing class or a class that's stable enough for them to feel comfortable.
According to Aguilar, that stability comes in the type of students that apply for early decision, ones with more money.
For the school, it's probably beneficial because there are people that are immediately being admitted. For the students, I'm not sure because obviously, like, if you can't afford USC, then you're going to have to take that into consideration later down the line when you have student debt.
Duffield did point out the financial implications of early decision for students, recognizing that those who aren't as affluent but still greatly desire attending USC might run into some problems.
Those students are not going to see their financial aid packages right away. In many cases, that is why you see more affluent students applying ED, because many of them are not applying for financial aid. Many of them are full pay. And that benefits USC because that way you're able to say, I know exactly how much money we're going to get from these students.
But students who are accepted via early decision do have an out if they don't have enough money. According to USC's undergraduate admission website, quote, while students admitted via early decision are expected to enroll, those facing unexpected financial hardship can discuss their circumstances with USC's admission and financial aid offices, end quote. Sophomore business administration major Ignacio Viviano says early decision is a good thing, but it wouldn't have changed his decision.
And I think it's good to have people who really want to get into the school be able to like, oh, this is my dream school, you know, I have opportunities here. There's a lot of different factors that go into like what college you choose. So personally, I wouldn't do early decision here, but I would still, you know, regularly apply.
Early decision will not be available for the Coffin School of Dance, the Thornton School of Music, or the School of Dramatic Arts. Students applying for these programs will still be considered through regular decision. But for everyone else, good luck. For Annenberg Media, I'm Kai Assad.
Yesterday marked a big day for Los Angeles, the country, and USC alum Sam Darnold. Puerto Rican superstar Bad Bunny headlined Super Bowl 60's halftime show in Santa Clara. Bad Bunny celebrated Latin American culture, delivering unforgettable performances, complete with chart-topping hits and celebrity cameos. One of those cameos was from a local Los Angeles taqueria, Villa's Tacos. Jacqueline Jaques has the story.
Villa's Tacos is a staple in Highland Park. There's also a stand in Grand Central Market. During yesterday's halftime show, owner and chef Victor Villa stood behind a prop Villa's Taco stand on the Super Bowl field. He was handed a piragua, a Puerto Rican shaved ice dessert by Bad Bunny himself. The appearance of the business during the halftime show showcased LA's Latinidad. On Monday, Lizette Villa oversaw the lunch rush at the Grand Central location. She is Victor Villa's sister.
Oh, it was honestly everything. I felt so proud. I felt so emotional. I felt so inspired. I felt so much love. I just feel very, very proud.
The Villa siblings' recipes are inspired by their grandmother's traditional Mexican cooking that they grew up eating. Villa's has gone on to win prestigious culinary awards, including the Michelin Bib Gourmand Award. But the business began with family, getting its start in their grandmother's house. So for Lizette Villa, the shout-out during the halftime show made perfect sense.
A lot of the Latino culture is love. It is family. It is, sharing our culture through food, through music, through art.
All of which was celebrated yesterday during Bad Bunny's Love Letter to Latino Roots. For Annenberg Media, I'm Jacqueline Jacobs.
And the celebrating has continued throughout the day at Villa's Tacos. The original location has been busy today as news crews have been rolling up. Annenberg Media's Lucia Carachure Weekly joins us live now from Highland Park with Victor Villa, the owner of Villa's Tacos.
Hi, I'm here at Villa's Tacos, and there is a line out the door. I'm here with Victor Villa. Hi, Victor.
Hello. What's up? Victor Villa here with Villa's Tacos. Villa's Tacos is in the building. The people are out tonight. Straight from the Bay to L.A., straight off the plane, made my way over here to Villa's Tacos. And here we are, the beautiful people that came. They're hungry, they're here, and we're ready to serve them.
Amazing.
Yo, what up, Will? That's my brother right there.
How did you grow your business to be such a staple within the Los Angeles and within the Latino community?
Man, I prayed for days like this. I gave it my all. I had a burning desire to achieve greatness through my food, and I never stopped. I never quit. I never surrendered. I never I never stop trying to grow and just become the best version that I could possibly be. So that's what I've been able to do. And, collectively with my team here, we've been able to accomplish a lot. And I think yesterday we just hit the biggest stage that we could have ever hit, and that was the Super Bowl. So this is the outcome. This is the day after. No breaks. Come straight to work, and we're here making it happen. We're grinding. We're shining, baby.
Amazing, and the community is definitely responding. What did it mean to you being a part of Bad Bunny's halftime show?
And it meant a lot. It meant, representing all the Latinos, representing my city right here, the beautiful Northeast Los Angeles, Highland Park, Atwater Village, Los Angeles as a whole, representing Los Angeles, representing the Mexican Americans, the Mexicans, and all the Latinos out there who see themselves in the mirror and maybe they see me in them and them in me. You know what I mean? So I'm proud to be here. I'm proud to be putting on for my city. I'm proud to be representing my family, my friends, my loved ones, and just the people that I love, my community, my culture, all the taqueros of Los Angeles, all the taqueros of the U.S., Mexico, and of the world. You know what it is. These tacos is in the building.
Thank you so much. And what are some of the stories behind your recipes? Are they family recipes?
Yeah, a lot of most of the recipes are family recipes. Our tacos are tacos estilo Los Angeles, which pretty much just means that they're our style. My tacos are a representation of me and who I am as an individual, who I am as an Angelino, and that's my blood is Mexican. I am Mexican, but I was born in Los Angeles, just like our tacos. So we put a lot of love in everything that we do here at Via's Tacos, and that's especially true in the tortillas that we make, in the meats that we grill, in the tacos that we put together, and in everything that we do here at Via's Tacos.
Amazing. And what is your favorite recipe? Like, what would you recommend to someone who hasn't been here before?
I would tell them to try the Via's Trio because you get a little tour menu to play. You get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. 3 queso tacos, 1 asada, 1 chorizo papa, 1 black bean chicken.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Via's Tacos is in the building. If no one loves you, that's a lie because I do. And so does Benito. Cheese.
The line is like around the building. I've even seen some people in Via Taco merch, some Via Taco jerseys. The community is definitely responding after Victor Villa's appearance in the halftime show yesterday, and the response is truly amazing.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Lucia, for going down to Via's Tacos, and make sure to get down there. I mean, 135 million people, that's a lot to get down there.
Okay. I'm Yuvia Chavez. We're glad you're joining us on From Where We Are.
And I'm Malcolm Fairlett, and it's 33 past the hour. Coming up, more Kaiser Permanente employees joining the ongoing strike, and 2 beloved Los Angeles hotspots to become national parks. Some patients across the Los Angeles area can see a delay in medical attention due to the ongoing strike by Kaiser Permanente employees. Violeta Farhada has the story.
Pharmacy technician Alexandra Villar expresses her frustration with what she says is Kaiser's unwillingness to work with the union after 10 months of bargaining in the past 3 weeks of their strike.
These people, we're not fighting for anything unreasonable. They have so much money and power at the top that could really affect, the working class. And instead of investing in their workers, they're investing other places, outsourcing and stuff. So we're just trying to get some of that, back into the workforce.
Union leaders state the following goals for the strike: proper staffing ratios, proper patient care, and compensation that makes the workers feel valued. They say Kaiser puts profits before patients. The president of the United Food and Commercial Workers International Union, or UFCW, Mark Ramos, says healthcare workers bring value to Kaiser. They put patients' needs first and foremost. Ramos says people love having Kaiser as their healthcare provider, but it's not because of the CEO.
It's because of the workers. They're the ones who provide the care. These workers see patients when they take their first breath and their last breath and every need in between. And it's time to settle this thing. Kaiser, get real, get serious, and let's get this thing done.
Kaiser sees the situation differently. The company released a statement over the weekend saying the strike is unnecessary and that Kaiser nurses are among the best paid caregivers in the country, and in every market they offer pay and benefits that meet or exceed those of other healthcare organizations. Kaiser's hospitals, emergency rooms, and most medical offices remain open. Some pharmacies and labs are closed, and Kaiser says it has temporarily shifted some appointments to virtual care and rescheduled some non-urgent procedures. Demonstrating with the other striking workers is Peter Sindhu. He's an ICU nurse and the executive vice president of the Healthcare Workers Union, UNAC/UHCP. Sindhu encourages the public walking past to hear the stories of the workers.
If you want to know what's happening, come. Take a walk inside. Talk to the people outside. These are the folks that you trust. We are hands-on healthcare providers. So if you want to know the truth, come take a look for yourself. Everyone here has been impacted by a healthcare issue. And who took care of you? The healthcare workers.
The situation is severe, but pharmacy technician Alexandra Villar still has hope, even as the strike continues.
We've been patient. We've been, letting them know this is what we want, this is what we need, and at this point, they're scared. They're scared that we're all getting together and we're going to show them.
Kaiser said in their statement that more and more employees are returning to work, but the unions say that picketing will continue at several Kaiser medical centers throughout our region, with massive rallies in solidarity planned in LA, Panorama City, and Downey Kaiser facilities throughout the week. For Annenberg Media, I'm Violeta Fajardo.
Santa Monica and Venice beaches are being considered to be recognized as national parks. But what does this mean for the future of these landmarks? Annenberg Media's Louis Herdon sat down with Santa Monica beach expert Mark Gormand to talk about it.
I'm here with Mark Gorman, who is the author of The Street Scene, a Substack that shares history and observations from the streets of Ocean Park. That's a stretch between Santa Monica and Venice Beach. In 2024, the blog won the Santa Monica Conservancy Media Award. Thanks for speaking with me today, Mark.
Great to talk to you.
So, the National Park Service has announced that it's studying whether portions of the Los Angeles coastline could become a national park. These portions could include Santa Monica and Venice Beach, along with other Southland beaches. What might this mean, and could you tell us a little bit about the history of these LA beaches to start?
Yeah, the beaches have a pretty detailed history. They started in 1900 and gone through lots of changes. Started off with entertainment piers, and then later in the 70s, people got more conservative and they didn't want to see stuff out in the water. They wanted it all cleaned up. So in the 20s, there was a whole lot of piers and people down there, and now it's pretty empty except for the Santa Monica Pier. The beaches are pretty important to everybody in Santa Monica and Venice, and so it's a lot of politics involved. During the late 70s, they were trying to demolish the Santa Monica Pier and put out an island out in the coast. That resulted in big changes to the council. The people that suggested it got voted out, and it seems to me that turning it into a national park sort of fixes things in place. Is that once you sort of do that kind of thing, it makes it difficult to make changes.
Interesting. So, how might the replacement of local oversight with the National Park Service change the beach experience? You talked a little bit about how this would be an extreme, push to clean things up.
Yeah, it would fix things in place, but then there are things like we always have problems with the Santa Monica Pier being a pollution area. And so people are always complaining about a lot of pollution that goes on around the pier, water pollution, and now the federal government would start getting involved into fixing it or something, so that would be a problem. But at the moment, the beaches are owned by the state, but the Santa Monica looks after them, maintains them and provides the bathrooms and then the county does the life saving. People feel very strongly about it. So I mean, politically, that the beaches are important to everybody here, and so they would miss not having a say in it. I mean, we have the Coastal Commission. The Coastal Commission took a lot of local control away from Santa Monica. The Coastal Commission came in the late 70s. They control a lot of the development along the coast, not the coast itself. I don't think it would make any difference. It really. It's a question of more about development along the coast, is what it would do. I don't think there's any chances that more piers are going to come back. Nobody wants to see more man-made stuff sticking out into the ocean. It's another layer of I'll call it bureaucracy, but another layer of control that takes away from the local people.
So, just to be clear, how you would expect this to go if they do decide to make it a national park. Would there perhaps be more of an emphasis on preservation and perhaps less on entertainment and recreation on the beach?
I think it would be just a lot more bureaucracy about getting things done. Is that it would be much harder to make changes, and so so at the moment, there's actually the state assemblyman is trying to pass a bill in Sacramento. That's Councilman Zabura, Assemblyman Zabura is trying to pass a bill in Sacramento that would take coastal commission control away from development in Santa Monica. But I don't think it would affect tourism too much. I mean, the beach is going to stay the same. It's going to be a nice big pile of white sand and cold water, and the pier is going to be there, and that's going to be it.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have, any effect on tourism. Its main effect would be on, as you say, on the cultural, on development, and then things like when the Olympics comes, is if people want to do something on the beach, now they've got to go, it won't happen by then, but then they'll have to go through another layer of bureaucracy to get those things to happen, and just slows things down. Right. Which, so be very conservative, very conservation of what it is now.
And just in your personal opinion, what would it feel like to see park rangers on the coastline instead of local enforcement?
I'm really surprised that we see any coast rangers. Just, nobody seems to have any money anymore at the moment. Pretty much a free range down on the beach. We used to have Santa Monica park rangers down on the beach. We don't see them anymore, and so now we see people, doing all kinds of stuff on the beach that before wasn't permitted. So I don't see the national government providing any more money to make any difference.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens, Mark, and we'll see what the street scene has to say about it.
Okay. Thanks very much. Nice to talk to you.
And speaking of great performances, we have ARN Thursday host Liam Wadey here, and is talking about the best way that he wants to kick off Black History Month with a tour with New Edition, Boyz II Men, and Toni Braxton. How you feeling about that tour, Liam?
I am so excited. I want to get tickets, but the money isn't moneying at the moment. So, but yeah, I will be there in spirit is where I will be.
Right. We missed the LA show, but they will be going on tour until May. So hopefully we get a chance to see them sometime either back at home or very, very soon. But please bring those ticket prices down, please.
Yes, please. It's expensive out here.
It's giving broke college students.
Oh, don't say that.
All right. And that's all the time we have today from Where We Are. Katie Havens executive produced today's show. Michael Liu produced today's show. We had help from Aiden Pham and Emma Ibrahim.
Our board operator is Raphael Postal. Our live stream is Sela Falcons, and Derek Renfro composed our theme song.
Catch us live on YouTube at Annenberg Media News, Monday through Thursday at 5 p.m. Subscribe to From Where We Are wherever you're listening to right now. Finally, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Annenberg Radio. I'm Yuvia Chavez.
And I'm Malcolm Fairlett. From all of us at Annenberg Radio, wherever you are, we hope that you'll join us again from Where We Are.